Hello, everybody. This is the second battle report from the Ragnarök crew, and I'm Per, aka Mr. Dialot, and with me I have
Magnus Argol.
yes, and we are playing with the Iyanden Eldar
And
army
the Black
versus
Legion.
yes. And yeah, so a few comments about the armies. I've gone very heavy on the planes this session. So we have some Nightwings, Hemlocks, Vampire Raiders, with two formations of Wraith Blades. And these have slightly different stats from some of the other versions of the list. So they only have armor 3+. Still fearless, but they don't have reinforced armor. So slightly easier to kill and slightly cheaper as well. So fairly cheap and heavy air assault for 400 points for each of those. And then we have some special dudes, the Hemlock Wraith Fighters. These are dedicated ground attack fighters, 4+ armor, and have a 15 centimeter macro weapon 3 TK1 shield disruptor. So each hit will take down 2 shields instead of 1. And they also have Farsight, so fairly special dudes. They replaced the Phoenix Bombers in this list. Yeah, and that's like the big changes that we have here. And what about Black Legion?
Yeah, what about Black Legion? I wanted to try out the Warlord Titan for this game. We've introduced some special rules for the big war engines. Split fire, so they can shoot more than one target, and also a God Machine rule, so which is mostly bad for you because your opponent, you'll get blast markers if the Warlord breaks.
Or is destroyed.
Or is destroyed.
So it's you get a little bit of both.
Yep. And other than that, I added some fast elements in 2 sets of bikes, chosen, 2 retinues, and some raptors and hellblades.
Yes. And you have how many demons? It's 13, right?
13,
or how many are there?
I think. Yep. A lot of them.
A lot of them at least, yeah. So yeah, let's get started. All right, and we have turn 1.
Yes. Some garrisons first. Let's see.
Yes, exactly. And yeah, so we just put up all the garrisons at once.
Yep.
Fairly aggressive.
Eldars have warwalkers and rangers behind
the
woods.
And I also have my BTS here with Wraith Seer, and it's bodyguard of Wraith Guards and Wraith Lords. They're in the portal, so that's very good to know.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah, they will act pretty soon.
Yes.
On the Chaos side, we have 2 sets of Chosen and the Warlord retinue to the far left. Yeah. And then standard deployment.
Here we go.
Here we go. Yeah, for the Chaos Marines, we have bikes to left and right, Warlord, and a retinue in the center, and the Raptors.
A slightly daring Raptors there, considering I have air assaults, but...
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that you wouldn't dare to attack my Warlord Titan, but...
Yeah, which I didn't. Yeah, and I have my Wave Serpents, my Guardians are sitting inside. And then we have some stuff around the Blitz here.
Yeah, Falcons, Fire Prisms, and Night Spinners.
Exactly.
All right, and we are using the scenario. or the alternative scenario. What's the name?
Fire the beacon scenario.
Fire the beacons.
The tokens we use will come up any minute
we
now.
kind of forgot them in the
Forgot
beginning.
about
But... So turn 1, first action.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And or we got
Soon.
reroll markers.
Here we go.
Soon.
First action.
Yeah, there you go. And that's my BTS coming out of the portal, engaging those chosen.
Yep. And I
with some success.
Yeah, I didn't really want to use my Overwatch here. I kind of figured these guys were lost. Which they were.
Which they were, indeed.
A lot of guys killed. And the final Rhino was hacked down.
As well, yeah. Consolidating into the urban area here, which is sort of kind of, we don't have too many buildings here right now, but basically it's a special terrain type where instead of being it's difficult instead of being dangerous for vehicles. So as long as you have walker, which these guys have, you don't have the roll for entering. So it's still a bit risky for the type of vehicles.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what's next?
What's next? Oh,
all the tokens. Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah.
So you also captured one of my objectives.
I also captured that, exactly.
Yeah.
And then apparently
retained
and did this engage.
Yep.
Which I had high hopes for.
Yeah. Some counter-charging here from the bikes.
Some counter-charging, exactly.
And then I actually managed to kill a bunch of the Eldar.
Yeah, you killed everything for me.
Yes.
It's kind of a bummer. And but so everything just died, and
yeah, and
at least
remaining bikes break.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we have the Kiss Warlord.
Yep.
Advancing up to the hill into the scrubs, which was would prove important.
Yes.
And
so this is him using his split fire. This is his what's the name of the Havoc barrage missiles.
Exactly.
So I hit both the Warwalkers and the BTS. Yep. I don't think it does a lot of. Yeah, I killed actually one of the Warwalkers, which caused them to break. So that was nice.
Yeah.
And then split fire with the macro cannon. Actually managed to kill one of the wave serpents.
And the drawback he has when he does split fire is get a -1 penalty for doing that. So
yes,
both these barrages were with a -1 penalty. So fairly successful. Was it 6? I think.
I was lucky to hit the wave serpent.
So a bit lucky there.
Yep.
Guys break and protecting the BTS here because I feel like these guys might get in trouble eventually.
Yep.
And then we have the famous.
Yes, I put my Hellblades on Overwatch here, where they would remain for a long time in this game.
Yes.
Next up, Night Spinners sustain.
Night Spinners sustain
on my Warlord.
This retinue over here.
2 are killed.
Yes.
Not too bad. Could have been worse.
Could have been worse.
And then
I retained apparently.
Yep.
Because I was scared of those guys coming up and beating my blitz. So my BTS. So yeah.
Yeah, ground attack, killing 2 rhinos. So
yes,
they were significantly slowed down. Yep. Yep.
Marshall here.
Marshall summoning some demons just to boost the numbers.
Exactly.
Advance.
They do advance.
I think they were shooting at the scouts.
Shooting at these guys. Yeah.
Yes, only causing a blast marker. Then they, I believe, the Chosen summon demons and engage the Warwalkers.
Yep.
Wiping them.
Wiping them out, indeed. consolidating a bit there.
Yep. Yes, and then
And yeah, the Wraith Fighters, they were planning to come in and hit something. I'm not totally sure what, but it might have been your Raptors actually,
yeah.
because they were kind of a juicy target here. But I failed with a double one, so they were not entering the battle this round.
Next, I do a marshal
Yep.
with these guys, trying to protect the
Protecting
blitz.
the blitz there. Yeah. And I do double
Guardians
here
moving up
with the Guardians, exactly.
in preparation for some kind of assault.
Exactly. I think it was my Falcons that wanted to engage here.
But you didn't retain.
I did
Yeah,
not.
you did some shooting, didn't hit much.
Yeah.
And then I decided to march my Raptors to try to block that engage from the Falcons.
Exactly. My Guardians move up here.
Rangers, yeah.
Rangers, indeed.
Trying to screen the Warlord, I guess.
These guys. Yeah, screening the Warlord, and I think I broke these guys.
You killed one.
Were broken.
Yeah.
And then
I tried to hit the sorcerer, but missed.
Exactly, but I think you rolled a 6 or 9 vulnerable or something like that.
Maybe. Could have.
It was painful, anyway.
Yeah.
And then we have engage here.
Here's an engage. You didn't measure this move, I guess. So
nope.
I actually managed to engage from the baseline, with some demonic beasts.
Yes.
And this didn't end up. Yeah, you managed to drag these guys in.
Yeah, so I got to fire something at least.
Yes, but
that didn't really help. And these guys didn't want to enter.
Cannot decide what to do. But yeah, then the Eldars were.
So this was a pretty good trade. One Rhino for all of that.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah. And then I decided I needed to do something about this. I couldn't have these guys running around like this. So I did put in my Vampire Raider and engaged.
Yep. Some counter charge.
Exactly.
And then again, a lot of casualties.
A lot of casualties, exactly.
I think you actually won that fight, right?
I won that fight,
my guys were hacked down.
Everything broke. Exactly.
Everything broke, yes.
And you got a blast mark, which was important.
Yep, and again, blocking.
Exactly.
Next up.
And then we did a very successful engage.
My Raptors were gone.
Exactly.
And do we have anything left?
These guys consolidate.
Oh, yeah.
And we fly out. Everything.
Yep.
My remaining planes here.
Yep. And then we have some rallies.
Exactly.
So your Spirit Seer here, rallies.
Yes.
We also were counting points
exactly.
Here. So you have what? I'm not on your side of the table, right? So you have they shall not pass
I have
and
taken or
defend the flag.
Defend the flag, exactly. Because I own my
2 points for the Elder.
For Iyanden, yeah. Despite everything, I got some points.
My bags rally.
Yep.
And then we have some cleanup.
Yes.
And that's round 1.
Yeah, very bloody round. Okay, so this is turn 2 then. A very bloody first round. A lot of formations went up in smoke. But still, I got a slight lead.
Yeah, you got an advantage in the center there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we forgot to remove some demons.
Yeah, exactly.
So
remove the demons, of course.
Done that. And then the Avatar comes in.
Yep. Managed to remember putting him out.
And then I think you actually won initiative again, right?
I think so, yeah, exactly. Yeah. I did this big thing about attacking the Warlord.
Started hitting the Warlord.
These guys sustain fire,
Mhm.
removing 5 shields. Or
Yes.
6.
And
Feeling cocky there. Then these
5
guys
prisms advance.
Yeah. Removing the last shield and some blast markers. Then the Hemlock fighters come in. This is what they do, but
Yes.
only 1 hit, unfortunately.
Yes.
So just 1 damage there.
Mhm. And that's your triple retain.
Yes, exactly.
So what do I do? Yes, I double and try to break the Night Spinners.
Yeah. Hitting on a
Which
7,
I
which you
do.
do.
Yep.
And they break.
And then I was trying to go for the Blitz with the bikes.
Yes.
But
Failing.
double 1.
Double 1, yeah.
They break, and
So,
2 of them die in the woods here when they move.
Yeah, so this was a disastrous.
Really great move from the bikes.
Yeah, saving. Yeah, that's a probably big luckiest break for me, and most unlucky break for
Yeah.
my.
Then you continue hitting the
Yes.
Warlord.
Eventually, something will
More
happen.
blast markers.
1 blast marker.
From the
Yeah.
interceptors.
Yes.
And then these
Retaining,
guys.
sustaining fire
Yeah.
on these guys, just giving them a blast marker, and then we
Yep.
jumped over here.
Yeah, we were recording things a bit too fast, but yeah, the Marines engaged the Rangers with the help of some demonic beasts.
Yep.
And I think it actually goes to 2 rounds here for some
Yeah,
reason.
this is the second round.
Yes. But in the end, they managed to
they
kill
are
all
victorious.
the Rangers. Yes.
Continue firing on the Warlord.
Yep.
Even with Avatar there.
Yep.
He doubles apparently. I don't remember why, but I think it might be that he had to double. I think so. Yeah.
And then these guys move in and also shoot, right?
Yes, exactly.
Have some macro
so
shooting.
7 out of 8. So
7
almost there.
out of 8.
There.
So time
almost
to
there.
marshal.
Time to marshal, indeed.
And I shoot the Falcons, but don't hit anything.
Nothing.
Really.
No.
Right, and these guys run for the Blitz.
Exactly.
And then I engage your BTS with my bikes, with all of the entire retinue in support.
Yeah.
So this was good, but a few Wraith Lords survive.
I mean, they really gambled there that they would be able to break the Titan, and when they didn't, that ended up being a terrible move.
Yep. And
that's
end of round 2.
We have some rallies, don't we?
We have some rallies, yeah. Fly out, and these guys rally.
They do.
BTS.
They do.
So that's my Warlord. And your Wraith Blades.
Yep.
And my
These
retinue.
guys rally. These guys rally.
Yep.
Everyone rallies.
Everyone rallies.
Turn 3, apparently.
So this time I finally won initiative.
Yep.
An advance. No, it must have been a double. Yeah,
it's
double.
It's got to be a double, yeah. You're firing your remaining rockets there on.
Yes, hitting 2 formations. So I think I have 6 BPs here, so probably will break. Or
it will. Oh, that's
apparently I fire even more missiles. Yeah, both formations break and try to put up some shield around the Blitz.
Around the Blitz, exactly.
And then retaining with the bikes, I believe, on the right. Summoning a bunch of demons
there. A bunch of demons, indeed.
Killing the Falcons.
Killing everything. So a very successful move.
So here I capture all the objectives.
Yes.
Sustain fire. Hitting the bikes.
Yes.
Not killing anything. And then we missed a step of recording, so you retained with the Night Wings, I guess.
Yes, exactly.
And I finally use my Hellblades. They've
There.
been
Yeah,
uncapped.
exactly.
Yeah, the Eldar have
Forever.
really good anti-air, so I
Yeah.
didn't want to waste them.
No.
Finally, they come in and actually kill something, so that's good.
Yep.
And you kill one of my Marines.
Yes.
And at the same time, you did a march move here.
Apparently.
Wraith Blades.
Yeah.
And at this
That was
point,
my
this thing
retain, I
should
guess.
have flipped.
And yeah, it should have flipped, which it didn't. Yeah.
Wait, forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good, now it
here we go. Nice.
There we go.
Here's a lot of things happening again at the same
Exactly.
time. That sucks. These
So
guys
these guys
move back.
hold.
Yeah, that's
I
what
think
they do.
They tried to get to the blitz, but
Yeah.
they had a hold instead. They're not broken.
They are not
And
broken.
then my Hemlocks went in and tried to prevent these from reaching the blitz, or either blitz.
The Chaos, the Marines, the retinue engaged.
Oh yeah, true that. They engaged and reached the blitz anyway. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't think they did reach the blitz.
Oh yeah, but you did, didn't you?
Yeah, maybe they did.
Move.
Oh yeah,
there
they
you
consolidate. There we go.
They consolidate and then they reach it.
Right. And then I think I have the bikes left, and they
you march
run
up
home to protect the blitz.
Contest the blitz.
Yeah. And that's it.
Exactly. So we forgot in this last round, Argol got 3 points. Or 2? Did you get 2?
Yeah,
2, yeah. And apparently in the second round I got 1 point. I can't remember exactly what, but it might be that you still weren't on my side of the table. I think.
Yeah.
It was something like that.
Something like that, yeah. Could have been.
Yeah.
Or defend the flag or something.
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, you won with you're in lead with 1 point, which is a draw, straight off. Yeah.
Yeah, straight draw in this scenario.
Yep. So if this would have been a normal scenario, I would have won here because I have blitz and taken hold.
Exactly.
But yeah, since I didn't do too well in round 1, it ended up being a draw.
Yeah. But what I appreciate about the scenarios that you play the scenario in entire game, and you're forced to think about the objectives from the first activation. Which is I really appreciate it.
Yeah, you really have to start thinking about it early.
Yeah.
Right. So that's it for this time.
Yeah. See you next time.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Bye.